It's the July-August holidays and many children are home playing behind their computers and watching television. But some students were lucky to be taken back in time to the days of old-time games such as moral, zero, and singing and dancing along games like I Lost My Glove on Saturday Night, In and Out of the Dusty Windows. Now those were just some of the games taught to youngsters as part of the Cultural Camps 2013.
Remember when you and your friends used to jump rope like this? Remember when you looked for a piece of chalk just to draw the boxes to leap into without touching the lines? Yes, hopscotch, that old game. It seems like just yesterday these were the games we played as a child to pass time during lunchtime and recess at school. Today these favorite games seem like a long-lost thing of the past. However, this July, students were introduced to the olden games during the Secondary Schools Drama Association hosting its Remember When camp. This was just one of the many camps the Ministry of Arts and Multiculturalism sponsored as part of its Cultural Camps program, hosted across the country during the vacation period. The camp featured a teaching of games like moral, hopscotch, and singing and dancing. But it was the sweet pulse of the drums that got these feet moving to dance to bongo. Introducing these games is something close to these camp facilitators' hearts. Instructor Michelle Williams-Barrie says the idea for the camp came from the need to get children active once again, away from computers and back outdoors playing as a community.
We found, or we thought, if we taught it to, just a group of children, at least they would be able to take it from here and take it to the community, and we would have a domino effect.
Many of us will recall the bouncing of a ball in a box and playing moral during our school days. Ms. Barrie was not hesitant to give a lesson in the game and the aim behind it.
We refer to the box 1Z, 2Z, 3Z, 4Z, 5Z, 6Z, 7Z, 8. Now there are two types of moral. Long moral and short moral. So today we're going with short moral. So we start short moral by rolling the ball here first. And remember how we learned to bounce it first? So we go like this. When we get to 5, 6, 7, and 8, we only bump one in each box. Now I'm going to roll to 5Z. Now to bump 5 times. One here, one there.
To the persons behind the camp, it's more than teaching this generation of children how to play these games, but inculcating a sense of values and ethics learned while taking part in the activities together.
In the ring game, so in moral, when you roll to a box, it may not go in that box. So how do you deal with that? Do you just throw the ball and just give up and all of that? So you found now you was able to say, okay, I didn't get it this time, but if I wait another turn, I could get it again. So they would learn to be a little more tolerant, a little more patient, have a little more tenacity and things like that.
Those young at heart got a chance to skip down memory lane, as parents also got an opportunity to partake in the slew of activities. One of the parents who also enjoyed herself, Gertrude Samuel Paris, expressed the need to reintroduce these games into the schools.
I actually think more of this should be done, especially in schools and in situations where you have large numbers of young people, because just going through the little practice I did just now, it reminded me of its importance in helping to bring physical balance, poise, actual aiming at a target, things like that, and certainly generally the physical exercise.
The camp was offered to children in the Presal district ranging from ages 9 to 17. And while the camp came to a close on Friday, many of these children will walk away with memories and lessons learned. We spoke to some of the students who had participated and were eager to share what had become their favorite game.
I enjoyed being blindfolded. I said I could trust anyone, but they showed me you shouldn't be trusting anyone. They blindfolded me and people started screaming and telling me where to go, and I just fell into a river and pretend to die.
So what you learned from playing that game?
To not trust people, not all people.
My favorite game is in and out the dusty windows. You have to go in and out the dusty windows. And then when they say Tibby, tap you on my shoulder, you have to pat the person's shoulder, and then they go through the arms. And I also like the counseling sessions we have. It helps you to deal with your anger issues and stuff. I like that it teaches you how you could deal with your respect, like if somebody's bullying you or stuff.
How old are you?
6.
And have you ever played any of these games before with your mommy or daddy or in school?
No, not sure.
So you think you're going to play this back at home?
Yeah, I'll try to.
Kimberly Calawan, News 4.